Hello, Kansas and Western fans. Today's going to be the first of a new series that I'm going to be calling something along the lines of mid-work session update. These are going to be on the opposite Fridays that I do my construction updates with the polls. So no polls here, no layout tours here, just an update on what I've been tasked with working on for this 2-week period, and that is the Portland cement plant. And I'm focusing entirely on, not entirely, but mostly on trying to get this concrete work done. You see here I have a first section done of the what I'm calling the concrete curb, I guess, from between the open area. It's going to be like an open gravel parking area. Haven't fully fleshed this scene out, so I'm still trying to figure out what I would call it. But basically what I'm doing is I'm creating an edge where it's going to convert from concrete to gravel, which will be most of this area here. And then we're going to carry the concrete over across both tracks and then right up to the structures, which I have removed. So all the trackage is going to be solid concrete. I've gotten in some, I think it's 1/8 inch thick styrene that I'm creating for foundations for all my structures. So it's basically a seamless transition in height from the bottom of the structures across the tracks. Because there's going to be a lot of vehicles. I think the actual Portland cement plant uses trackmobiles to move cars around, so those can easily traverse across tracks. And we're going to carry this solid level all the way up to probably this first turnout. I'm probably not going to mess with trying to do concrete in turnouts. Maybe up in this area where the cross or oh, I'll let you guys fill in the word. I just can't think of it right now, but just where the tracks split off. I don't want to mess with trying to get my points all screwed up here, so we'll stop at that point. But that's fine. I think I am going to have kind of a road that comes between these two tracks here so that crews can access their office, since this is where kind of the switch house is going to be in this area. There's going to be a parking lot for a couple of cars for the crews that switch this industry. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I've got my concrete paint here ready to go. I've got lots more of these .060 styrene angle strips here. That's that. And you can see I've already got some added between the tracks here. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I am doing a video. I'm recording the process of doing this, basically joint compound, creating this concrete. So once I get that done, I will publish that as a standalone video so you can see how I do that. I guess that's about it for now. We'll see how this goes, and I will check in next week with probably an operations video. Thanks for watching. I almost forgot, if I'm going to be doing these update videos and everything that I've been working on, I should probably mention everything that I'm working on. So what I've been doing basically since I started construction of this layout is I'm still going through and painting the trucks and wheel sets of all my rail car collection. My collection's up over 250 rail cars now. I would say I've done at least half, maybe more, but you can see I've got this one torn down. And I'm just basically painting the wheel sets and the couplers just so that's, one less bit of weathering I can do down the way. And I don't put any cars on the layout that don't have this done. So that when I do operations, there's at least some aspect of these cars that don't look totally brand new and made of plastic. So what I'll do is I'll do basically a half of these axles and let that dry. And then while I already have my paint out, which is this rust colored Testors paint that I use for those, I also use that same paint to paint the webbing of the rails and the tie plates. And this does not want to focus. Maybe you can see here, and maybe you can't. Anyway, I've been working on trying to get the main line done, so I've been working my way through here, and I'll probably spend half hour, 45 minutes working on that before, you kind of get burned out painting little tiny things for a while. So I'll do that for a while, and then hang that up, and then I'll start working on this project, and that's kind of a work sessions, I guess, layout. Work on that and then work on the actual layout. I am hoping to try to get some weathering done on this main line so I can start ballast. I probably won't ballast in this particular area though, since I still have to build the scenery to blend these portals in. So I probably won't start ballasting that. I don't want to worry about getting any joint compound or any scenery materials mixed on top of the ballast and have to fix that somehow. So the ballast will come after that, which is the same way that I did the Royal Gorge route. I did the ballast after a good portion of scenery is done, so I didn't mess that up. So anyway, that's it for now. We will check in with you later.